My name is Nadia.
And my name is Raihana.
Welcome back to the Future Leaders Podcast. Raihana, you look so happy today. What happened?
Of course, I'm happy. There are two amazing people joining us for this Future Leader Podcast, guys.
Yay!
Please welcome our special guest. Hello.
Hello, Nad and Rai.
Okay, so on Nadia's left side is Mr. Yusuf, and on my right side is Mr. Nordin, or we can just call you Pak Din. Yeah. Okay. So maybe you guys can introduce yourself.
Okay, all right. So I will start. So hello everyone. Hello, the future leader, right?
Yeah, future leaders.
Okay, future leaders. So my name is Yusuf Jamaluddin. Currently, I'm a lecturer and hub of international partnerships and also quality assurance system at Jakarta Business School here in Jakarta. And then also I accompanied by the one and only Tantri. Do you want to come forward?
Yeah. I'm Nordin, as just introduced. More fun to be called Pak Din.
Pak Din.
I'm representing Knowledge Link International School, which own the Jakarta Business School. At present, I'm a commissioner in the foundation.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
Okay, so we really appreciate your time to be here, and we've already got a ton of questions.
Yep.
Yes.
We already prepared a lot of questions
Yeah.
because we are very interested.
Okay, inshallah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump right in, guys. So let's start with Mr. Yusuf.
Yep.
Everyone know you graduate from UPenn, right?
Yep.
So everyone
Yeah.
knows that UPenn is a big deal. What's the biggest cultural difference you noticed when you start college there compared to what you were used to here in Indonesia?
Oh, I think it's so much different actually. Something that I have already prepared and something also like I didn't expect. Like for example, like in Indonesia, like I went to university in Bandung, which is most of the students are Indonesians. So it's very easy to cope with the people, right? I mean, to make the
Yeah.
connections, in tune with the also like the materials in the school, because like Bandung is in the Sundanese and I am Sundanese, so it's very easy to immerse with the community.
Yeah.
But when I went to PAN, which is like we have 159 countries, people really diverse, right? I mean, we have to sometimes understand so many cultural differences between an American itself and Asians and Africa and some people from Europe. Of course, like it's kind of hard to adjust with the community, but then after a year, so everything just went so well. I'm so enjoy like because I can share a lot of things with my peers, with the people around. So I'm quite happy with that.
Okay, wow, that's
That's
actually
amazing,
very
yeah.
interesting. Thank you. Is there any tips, or like you just go flow with it?
Oh, I think I believe that we have to prepare really well. I mean, before going to battle. I mean, of course, like educations, like going abroad is not an easy job, right? I mean, we just away from the beloved ones. We just away from the something that have already comparable. But I think I quite well prepared at that time. Amid this like the conditions COVID-19 hit at that time. But this is the thing that I have already dreaming so long. So I just cannot wait for study. I mean, to experience like the best lecturers, and then I also like can study from the professor that I always read the book, and then I never imagined that I can meet the professor itself, but actually I met it. Yeah.
Oh, it must be very amazing, right? Oh my god. Well, thank you for answering, Mister.
Yeah. And next for Mr. Nordin, you are the leader of a university from Malaysia, right? And now
Yeah.
in Indonesia as well. From a leader perspective, how do you think our schools can help students get ready for those kind of cultural differences before they even leave to the campus? And what type of skills do you think will be necessary for us students to have in order to succeed in studying abroad?
A very good question.
Yeah.
But my answer might not be relevant anymore today.
Yeah.
Yusuf experience is more relevant to you because it is very recent.
Yeah.
In my case, I went to United States of America in 1979.
Oh,
So you
1979.
can imagine how many years it was.
I'm not here yet.
Yeah,
That
I'm
was
not
when
here
when I did my master's degree in Michigan, and then I came back and taken by the university to teach in a university, and then I went again for my S3 or PhD.
Oh.
That is in 1989. So there was a gap of 10 years exactly.
10 years.
79, I did my master's, and 89 I did my PhD degree,
Wow.
and came back again back to the university teaching. And I went again in 2006 to do my advanced management program in Harvard University in Cambridge and Boston. So I think what is most relevant in terms of attitude in all the three cases that I went to to United States and also United Kingdom. I did my PhD in United Kingdom, so I had experience in 3 continents. I did my S1 in Asia,
Whoa.
and then I did my master's degree in the United States, which is US continent, and then I did my PhD in Europe, that was United Kingdom. So what is common in all the 3 is for students to prepare nothing much actually. What is most important is to be open-minded.
Open-minded.
The open-mindedness
Okay.
is so important so that you'll be able to survive in any situation or condition. If you are not open-minded, the tendency will be for you to take a longer time to adjust yourself in that situation. That is the reason why, for example, Charles Darwin. Do you know Charles Darwin?
Yeah, I've heard him often before.
Yeah, evolution. And he said, until today, the most survived species on Earth is not the strongest, is not the biggest, but instead the most flexible. Which means open-mindedness is very much related to flexibility. Put you in any situation. If you are hard-minded, tendency is for you to collapse.
Yeah.
If you just want to flex your muscle and strength, you'll be defeated. But if you put yourself in a situation with an open-mindedness, flexibility, willing to adjust, willing to adapt to all situation, then you can survive. Never mind if you don't even know how to converse in English for the first time.
Okay.
Never mind if you don't understand their culture at all. But the readiness of the open-mindedness will help you. That would be my answer.
Wow. Thank
That
you.
was such an amazing answer.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's amazing and kind of relief too because my English skills isn't like the highest. Like I cannot speak
Yeah.
English that good, and I don't know many culture. So yeah, that's kind of relief.
Yeah.
So
I want to share my experience with regard to English.
Okay.
Malaysian and Indonesians are almost the same. They are very normal.
Oh.
When they go out to English-speaking country or probably even Japan or China,
Yes.
in their mind is they said they are representing the nation. The nation must be proud of them.
Yeah.
They cannot let the country where they are from down, and therefore they must prove to the audience in Europe, in US, or wherever they are, that they are good. When you are trying to prove that you are good, then the tendency is for you to take a while before you participate in discussion, for example, promptly, because you tend to formulate, you tend to think a lot before you utter your first word in the group discussion, for example. And that will take your time, and you are not prompt, you are not candid. Compared to American, even compared to the Arabs, because the Arab went to during my time went to America or even to UK with zero English. Indonesian English and Malaysian English would be much better than the Arabs.
Yeah. Wow.
But because they are very candid, they participate actively. I just take an example. For example, our lecturer at that time put a topic to be discussed, and then Malaysia will be waiting, and Malaysian or Indonesian normally will sit at the back of the class.
Wow.
And-
Really?
And they speak, but the idea when they speak would sounds very great. They brought great ideas, but only probably once in 30 minutes of half an hour. But this Arab will try to control the discussion, although with zero English.
Wow.
See, that is how candid they are. Self-confidence is very high. And after 3 months, their English will be much better than the Malaysian and Indonesian.
Wow.
See, again, I said open-mindedness and willing to try
Yeah.
without having to find or think of great ideas before you
Yes.
put into the class discussion. Because when I listen, hey, this American neither came up with great ideas. They are, when we discuss like serious topic, for example, they brought the idea of my grandmother, my grandfather in this academic discussion, my cat, my dog. But when Malaysian and Indonesian would say, oh, great world ideas. But you are talking only 30 minutes once. So the discussion will finally be controlled by the Arabs and the locals. So my suggestion would be, don't stop yourself. If you want to participate, even if your English is not good, go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Go ahead.
Don't be shy. Okay.
That would be my own personal experience.
Okay.
Until myself, this is my own personal experience. Until one day I decided I can't be like this anymore, and I start going out, participate in, for example, outside the university there are a group of opera group,
Oh my God.
theater.
That's
Then I
amazing.
joined
Oh
them.
my God.
I joined the activities, horse riding. I joined swimming. Then only my English improved. Otherwise, my English is pretty okay, but that was Malaysian English,
Oh,
not the
yeah.
American English.
Okay.
So my advice would be, one is to be open-minded, and second, to be able to go ahead bravely.
Oh yeah. It's like enforcing yourself and get out of the confidence. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, get out of the comfortable situations, right? Yeah.
So we should better seek for growth instead of perfection.
Of course, yeah. I think it's very important in the relations of the language learning also, because we also like I'm growing in Indonesia, right? I mean everybody's is like the language police. So like everybody like really pay attention to the grammatical, and then it turns out whenever I teach English, so I believe that if you want to talk, just focus on fluency first and then accuracy, because it is impossible you acquire the accuracy before the fluency. So this is the thing also, like whenever I went to America, because I am coming from the village, right, at the time, like, oh, my English is not so good. I mean, I didn't speak as good as that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think I try to immerse, because I believe that I have already invested so much time and energy for going to the US. So there is no other way to not to really immerse with the community. So I try to really immerse with them, engage with them, and then try to do a lot of activities, even though like, and then also like, it's kind of mental blocks actually in inferiority, I believe so, because American people or British people also understand like we are not the native English, so they have a very broad range of the acceptance of our English. So we just only feeling inferior because, oh, my accent is not that good, my grammar is not that correct, but actually it is only mental block. So whenever you're stepping out of this kind of mental blocks, I believe that you can grow beyond your expectations.
Oh, wow. That's
a
amazing.
really good advice. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so Mr. Yusuf, I heard that you're wait. You're a proud LPDP scholar recipient, right?
Yep.
So LPDP scholarship is a dream for many of us, even me and Nadia. Can you walk us through what it was like to apply for it? Like, what was the hardest part of the whole journey?
Oh, I see. Okay, so I believe that in every scholarship they have the goals, right? And then the visions and missions. And then I believe that to be in line with the vision and missions, at the same time you have to be really true yourself, because you have to speak from your heart and your soul. So it's the hardest part, because sometimes we just think pragmatic, meanings that, okay, so actually I do not have this, I don't want to be like that, but it's just because like we have to in line with the vision and mission, so we force ourselves to for example, do something tell something that is not the truth. So I believe that through this journey, for example, like writing the personal statement and then motivation letter, I really find out myself, and then I am communicating at the time with my inner circle. I mean, what do I want to do? Like, do I or am I deserve for having this kind of thing? Because the government LPDP is like so much money, right? And then
Yeah.
it's taken from the taxes. So I need to understand that, okay, so this is not the graduated money, or it is like the investment the government invests on you, and then so that you can really give the greater benefit to the society. So I think the hardest part is actually you have to really in line with the LPDP missions, but also like you have to be true yourself, and then within the journey, so you can find out who you are. And then it is like the hardest part, because sometimes we just want to faking the story to make it good, and then it's hurt the feeling and also ourselves. I mean, although like we say this kind of thing, but actually we are not doing that. So I think it is like the hardest part. Other than this, I mean, like for example, the TPA or the potensi academic, right? Or English, I believe that it is for me it's not that hard to learn this kind of thing, because basically I really like to learn and then try something new. But actually, like finding who you are in terms of the alignment to the requirement is the thing that I think so hard.
Okay. So we have to like know ourselves first.
Yeah.
Do you have a tips for that? Because like it's hard, especially for us teenagers, to like really know who we
are.
really are.
So I believe that sometimes we just not aware of who we are, because like sometimes we just living like in the labyrinth, right? I mean, we just do not know what the directions, but actually people can see like where we are. So I believe that you have to talk with yourself. Like for example, in Islam we have it's not murojabah, muhasabah diri, right? It's muhasabah diri is like a really talk within yourself, and also after you finding yourself, and then also like you have to seek for advice from your peers, with the very honest friends, and also from the teacher, from the parents, so that they can see like the potentials. I believe so. So I think we have to list what activity that that I have already done, what is my interest, for example, and then seeks for advice, what is our weakness, and then what is our strength. Probably other people also like have a different opinion of us.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will try it.
You should try it.
Yeah, I really should try it.
Yeah, we really should try.
Like we really should try it, because like most of us, we don't know what we really are yet. Because it's hard, even though like there is this called strength, weakness, opportunity, and threatness.
SWOT.
Yep.
SWOT, yeah, SWOT.
Analysis, yeah.
It's really hard for us to like fill the SWOT
I see.
SWOT sheets, because like here in NF we often got that SWOT,
Yeah.
but every time, no matter how much that we already made, we're still confused, and we still like ask people, what is my strength, what is my weakness, no
I
matter.
see.
And I don't think asking I don't think asking like people is really good, because like if there is no people around us, we can and we only have ourselves, like who we ask it.
I see. But I think this is normal in your age. I believe that it is like a good sign, because you feel confused to find out who you are. Because meaning that if you feel confused, meaning that you really think. Like you will not feel confused if you do not think about that. So I think in this age, like it's like the good age for you to explore who you are, and also like again, like you have to have somebody to trust. Like for the teachers, your parents, and then your friends also like to tell what your weakness, or probably what is your strength, so you can improve and then working together. And I believe Tan Sri is a psychologist, right? Your degree is in psychology, so probably you can give the different insight.
This is regarding the scholarship again.
No, I think it's again how to find who you are. I mean, because like they are in the teenagers.
I think Mr. Yusuf has presented his personal experience very correctly by raising the question of looking into yourself, who you are. Rather, they call it self-introspective, to understand yourself deeply, not just on the surface, not just listening of what people are talking about you, but do some deep understanding of yourself. I think that is very correct. And in relation to the idea of scholarship,
Yeah.
I was attracted also to that assertion. When you secure a scholarship, as Mr. Yusuf said, that would be from the nation, from the taxpayer. Then you manage to get that scholarship, and what would you do? I think there are two pulling factors, to the negative or to the positive. The negative would be very normal, because people, Malaysia and Indonesia, I think would be the same again.
Okay.
The scholarship to Malaysian and Indonesian probably is a symbol of prestige, especially to the family. That will be pulling you to the negative aspect of scholarship. The other one would be, like Mr. Yusuf said, scholarship will put you into a struggle for a mission. You have a mission to achieve. What is it? One is for yourself, and the other one is for the nation.
Wow.
Forget about the negative part. Only these two, for the nation and for yourself. I think if you put nation as number 2, but yourself as number 1, when you are sent abroad, I think nation will come automatically. Make yourself to be really excel in the class.
Okay.
And then nation will be proud of you without having you to say, I'm trying to make the nation proud of me. You don't have to put that. Just do the best you can.
Yeah.
I can still remember when we were given scholarship, or a group of students were given the most prestigious scholarship by my former Prime Minister Tun Mahathir Mohamad. At the time, he was in crisis with Margaret Thatcher, the Prime Minister of Great Britain. 76 bright students from Malaysia were recruited to be sent to grammar school. Grammar school is the preparation to send students to Oxford and Cambridge.
Wow.
So the mission was, at the time, do however you can, however you want to do, in whatever way you can, to excel in the class. So that one day, probably in 20 years' time, because you are good, your mission is to beat the British in your class. So that in 20 years' time, when history repeats itself by probably British Prime Minister saying Malaysian is not that good like the British, then one of you, maybe just a school teacher or headmaster of a school, will just pick up a phone to the Prime Minister, because you and the Prime Minister were once in the class. You were buddy friends. Hi Josh, how are you? How are you doing? And then probably you'll talk, and finally, Josh, you are Prime Minister now. Remember, I beat you in class when we were together. So that was the mission. But you don't have to repeat the mission time and time again in your head. Just do well. I think that would be the best mission, is to do well for yourself, and the nation will be benefiting out of it.
Wow.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Thank
It's like
you
the
so much.
controlling, like something that we can control.
You
Right?
can control yourself. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
control the nation.
Yeah.
You want our nation to be peaceful. No, you don't have any control over that.
Yeah, that's
Because
correct.
people of different behaviors, but just do well, then you are contributing automatically.
I see.
So we have to put ourselves first.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, control something that you can control.
Right.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
for example, like because they are still in the school, and then something they're trying hard to make the parents proud, but actually the parents are already proud whenever you do the best in your school. Like,
Exactly.
just focus on something that you
Yeah,
can control, right?
And then also, parents' pride will come automatically.
Yeah.
later.
Because they are really
Yeah.
really well, right?
Yeah, definitely.
okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, and next for Mr. Rodin again. From your experience, what do you think scholarship committees are really looking for I mean, like, what's the key quality that makes a student stand out in their application besides just having good grades in their
Again,
school?
to me, is genuineness, true to yourself. What is it that you want in life? Then scholarship or whatever assistance that will be given to you is to fulfill. This is an opportunity for you to realize your dream. And that dream would be the dream of you, yourself, your family, and the nation. So I can differentiate, because my experience, almost 50 years now, I'm in the university, from one university to another. So my understanding of students would be, even if a student is not that good in terms of grade, but because if they are true to themselves, they are genuine, one day they will come out. They will come out one day. So whatever you want to do in your academic pursuit, finally is what is it that you want genuinely, not that is cosmetic, that is not plastic. Do whatever you think, this is it that I want to know something. After all, academic is actually a journey to answer your intellectual query. You want to know things, then you start putting up question in your head, and also probably in your heart. Then this journey is actually to answer my life questions. You will you will end up somewhere that will be helping yourself personally, and also your surrounding and the whole nation, and probably the whole world.
Oh, that's
That's
amazing.
amazing. That's terrific. Like, oh my god.
Oh, wow. Okay, so talking about dream, we have our dream. I have my dream, and Nadia also have her
Yeah.
dream, and we're thinking about like dream future and our journey. So what's one thing you both think that student like us, like me and Nadia, should start doing right now? Like a skill, like what skill we should develop, or a certain mindset, the students should have if they want to study abroad or get a scholarship.
Okay, let
you
me
can go
answer
first.
in short. I try to be short. Not just now mentioned about wanting to be a neuroscientist.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, a person with a mission will find scholarship that suit her. A person who is not that genuinely wanting to know something will just grab any scholarship. So in your case, you can even ask from the government to give you a scholarship, and probably you can browse as broad as possible to look where is this scholarship about, for you to enable you to become a neuroscientist. Probably from Malaysia, probably from Singapore, probably from Thailand, and it is also possible that you will get a scholarship from Germany, from United Kingdom, from US, and other places, because you want it so much. You want yourself to be a neuroscientist. If for example your family cannot afford to sponsor you, then you start looking seriously of where about to get that scholarship to sponsor you to study in the area that you want to be in. Compared to someone who is just wanting a scholarship, then finally he or she will end up not getting the study program or program that he or she wants to do, or that would be finally what would be happening to you. So it is good that you want to be a neuroscientist, and from today on I begin my search to look around the whole world, where can I get that scholarship and into which university I should go to.
Thank you so much for the advice. It opens my mind like so much. That was amazing, to be honest.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I got so many like, cool, okay, it's time for us to like browse for a scholarship, right? So we're like 11 graders. This is our second year in high school. And do you think what is the right time to search for scholarship or like university? The right university.
It is rather very, very easy today with the assistance of internet. And you can even try to do simple. You can go to AI, for example. They will help you. And second, you can go into a few application like Wikipedia, that is for to get some initial idea. Then from there on, you will find reference. If you go to Wikipedia, for example, probably the information may not be of high quality level, but they provide you with the reference, bibliography out of almost all article will have the bibliography. That bibliography is important and it is original. Then you can go into that bibliography, you can go into that reference to go deeper into it. But for a general knowledge, you can just refer Wikipedia, and AI also can provide you information today.
Yeah.
Again, that may not be accurate, but the reference given will help you. I mean, they are able to provide you with good reference, and that reference will be genuine compared to the answer given by AI.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. That the answer is so good. I will start search for now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, in AI, Wikipedia, or like internet.
Yes.
Yeah, because there are so many information about university or like scholarship, and we can even though we didn't search for it, they always get come up
yeah.
like in Instagram maybe, or like
Yeah.
TikTok.
And I was also the first time I know that there is a field of study called neuroscience was from ChatGPT. Like I kind of like asked her. Yeah, I
Ask
asked
the
it
robot.
to give me some
Suggestions.
major what does it
Suggestion.
called? Yeah, suggestion. And then he said like, oh, you should try neuroscience. And then I started to search for it. And then yeah,
There are two fields of neuroscience, and it's up to you decide whether you want to be a medical doctor in neuroscience,
I know it.
or the other one if you want to be a scientist in neuroscience. If you are a medical doctor, means that you will be treating patient.
yeah.
But if you want to be just a scientist, you will search information and knowledge, scientific knowledge about neuroscience. Then you will provide and feed to the practitioner like medical doctor. So again, there will always be two sides of things.
Yes.
You want to be a person who will be treating a patient, or you want to be a person who will be searching for knowledge in that area. That will be for you to decide. If you are a neuroscientist, then you'll be helping and feeding knowledge, new knowledge that you have discovered to help people in the world of practice, like medical doctors, surgeon, and many other area of professional field that would need knowledge and information from neuroscience.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll seek for it more.
you should not.
Yes, I should.
Okay, so thank you so much for Mr. Yusuf and Pak Din for sharing your experience regarding this scholarship and study abroad things. Now let's change to another topic,
Yep.
to essay.
Oh,
So
essay writing?
essays are often used as scholarship requirements, right? And it can be one chance to show who you really are, just as you mentioned. So I want to ask, why are essays considered so critical in the application process of for scholarship or international universities?
Okay, good. So it's very good questions. So related to personal essay or personal statement and motivation letter. Because like if you want to study abroad, most of the university, I mean, especially the high rank university requires
yes.
you to submit several essay actually, but the most popular one is a personal statement or motivation letter. I believe that university, in top university, look up beyond only the grade, beyond the grade. I mean, there are for example, like in Harvard School or other Ivy League school, they of course like they will attract the most brightest, talented people like in the world, and then everybody apply to Harvard, meaning that they are, for example, like really really smart in terms of the grade, but again, Harvard is not only looking your grade, but also like holistically like assess your visions, missions, and also like your performance, the academic or professionally. Something that's really crucial because like the school now should have a really big impact to the world. So they just want to choose like the right candidate to study at Harvard, and then they could be the extensions of the positive benefit or great benefit or Harvard to be spread to the world. So I think so that's why like the motivation letter is something very crucial because they also like need to see like the person itself other than just seeing like from the grade itself. Yeah. And I believe the second one, the other benefit is that for me personally, whenever I submit my motivation letter or personal statement, it's not only the essay, but actually you really find out who you are. And then you just want to showcase who you are, whether you are fit with the university or not. So I think there is a journey within along the essay making, right? You have to find out yourself, like you have to see like who you are, and then also like what the thing that really want to do like for the society and also like for yourself. So I think it's very important, like personally me as a candidate or the applicants. And the third one is like the most interesting one because it can save or give you money millions.
Wow.
Yeah. Because you know, like for example, I apply to PEN, and then I believe that everybody apply to PEN. Most of them having a very great GPA, for example, like the cum laude, right?
Yeah.
And then, but the school still need to select which candidates are fit for the scholarship. So at the time, I make a quite good essay at the time, and then the university provides me 15,000 US dollars. Yeah, so it's like
That's a lot.
250 million. So meaning that you can save so much money only making the very good essay. So I believe that also like my peers from Columbia or for Harvard or any other school, they just really good at grade, but grade is a grade. I mean, like everybody also like doing the same thing. But the motivation letter or personal statement is like telling like whether you are the very strong candidate that deserve for receiving the scholarship. So most of my friends also like getting a very great scholarship. So yeah, I mean financially also like it helps for you to provide a good motivation letter. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for the answer. That's amazing. I just knew about what they gave you.
Scholarship.
Wow.
Yeah. Because most of university, like for example in the US, based on my experience, I mean, regardless you apply for scholarship or not, they will always provide you scholarship if you are deserve.
Oh.
Yeah, because at the time, like whenever I got the scholarship from LPDP, I don't think that I want to apply for any other scholarship from the school, but the school just directly give the announcement, and then it stated that I got the merit-based scholarships, meaning that my academic performance and also the story that I provide in an essay match their visions and missions and their value also. So that's why they granted me with a very quite big sum of money actually.
Yeah, wow.
So I'm quite happy with that. I mean, I invested like so much time, but the result is so worth it. Yeah.
Wow, that's so amazing. You mentioned like several essays
Yeah,
other
yeah.
than motivation letter and
Yeah.
personal
Statement, yeah.
statement. What are the other essays?
Oh yeah, it really depends actually to the university. So each university also have the following of questions, right? Sometimes like it's stated on the website. For example, like the question is like, what is your hobby, or probably they give you a case. Something, and then it requires us to react or to solve this kind of the problem. So this is what I got whenever I applied to PEN. So other than the personal statement or motivation letter, they also like ask me to provide some cases, and then I have to figure out on how to solve this kind of the problem. They ask us about the how to, for example, to hinder yourself or whenever you find out yourself in the lowest condition. So this is kind of the questions.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Oh, so many questions then,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So they just give you the form. or
Yes.
Oh.
And also it is always depends on the university, because again, like each university has its own visions and missions, something that probably they want to make sure that this candidate is right candidate for the university. So I believe that there will always be a following up questions that it really strongly depends on the university visions and missions. Yeah, so it's so different. So you have to really explore the university.
Yeah.
So, but it's excited actually. Yeah.
And I also want to ask about scholarships again. Do we have to get the LOA of the university first, especially for LPDP and BIM, if you
Yeah.
actually know about it, or we can get both in the same time?
Oh, I believe that it really depends in what scholarship, because LPDP also, like, there are two ways. For example, for the students who have already got the LOA, so they can also like apply. Of course, like it will be easier for them because they can skip like the other sections of the test, and then just going moving forward to directly to the interview sections. But for the students, for example, like if they haven't received any LOI yet, they can still apply within certain tests that they have to go through. Yeah, so it really depends in the scholarship itself. Like also like there are another other scholarship, for example, Fulbright, AAS, and
Yeah.
Chevening. I believe that they do not require us to have the LOA. We can just apply. So whenever we like fulfill all the requirements, and then we satisfy the assessor, for example, so we are just eligible for receiving the scholarship. So it really depends. So that's why you have to explore a lot of
Yeah,
things.
we have to explore a lot
Yes.
of the university, right?
yes.
And the scholarship too,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
Is there any chance that in sometimes we can just get the scholarship but not the LOA or the other?
What do you mean? I mean,
I mean, like we applied to the scholarship first, and then we get it, but it turns out that we didn't get the LOA of the
Oh,
university.
I see,
Or
yeah,
in the other hand, we get the LOA of the university, but we don't get the scholarship.
oh yeah, it can happen both actually. Yeah, because like I also like have the cases when my friend actually has already got the scholarship from LPDP, but LPDP like give the time to us to find out the LOI within 2 years. But some people just fail to meeting this requirement, so just so LPDP didn't give any relaxations, I mean, in terms of the time. So they just failed to receive the scholarships, and also like the other way also like will happen. But I think if you, for example, this is only my suggestion. This is the thing also like I just now, like today. I mean, not today, recently after getting scholarships.
Yeah.
I mean, so many people like applying just bluntly to US university or UK university. It's just because like their profile match with the university value, they just got the scholarships without applying the scholarship itself. Yeah. Because like one of my friend like applying bluntly and boldly to Yale at that time, just applying for the master degree, and they actually like she didn't apply for the scholarship, but the university just think that this person like deserve for having for receiving the scholarship, so you just get the scholarship. So I believe that if you want to apply, just apply to university. So you always find out the way like and how to to pay the tuition fee or to support your school.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
The university just like invite her.
Yeah.
Oh my
Most
God.
US university did like that. Yeah.
So
We just
generous.
automatically, with or without applying to the scholarship, we just automatically as the candidate for receiving the scholarship. So they will select. So whenever you are deserved for having this kind of thing, so we'll receive the scholarship.
Oh wow. No, that's amazing. Wait, I wish I was that person.
And the next question for Mr. Yusuf. I actually heard that you were once a teacher in
Yeah,
NFPS
in
Bogor.
NFPS.
Yes.
Oh.
Before you moved abroad to study after you get your LPDP.
Yep.
What was your strategy for writing a powerful essay that helped you get accepted into both UPenn and for the scholarship?
Oh, I think because I believe that I can connect the story. What do I mean by story? Because like personal essay and motivation letter, actually like you give the depictions of yourself like through the story, through the something that you have already done in the past, and then what you are currently doing, and then what do you want to be, right? So I believe that at that time, like my essay really connect with who I was, what I'm currently doing, and also like the future. So I think it's very important like to connect the story to be one the whole story that can convince the both the university and also like the scholarship
scholarship.
provider. Yeah.
Oh.
and of course, like with the helping of the NFBS at that time,
Yeah.
I discussed a lot with the teacher, and then I also like not only teaching, but also when I was teaching, I also like see like what thing that can I do more to make a better teaching and learning process. So that's why like observing a lot of things, discuss with the teacher, be open-minded again, and also like look at the surrounding, what endeavor that you can do for the society. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me add there.
Yeah.
I think it is good if you start from today to start develop your portfolio.
Yeah.
It is sometimes some of the good university require that just to show again, as Mr. Yusuf said, who you are. So develop your portfolio. Even little things maybe count
Yeah.
in the future. So you do that. That would be helping you very much.
Oh, what should we add in the portfolio?
Many things one is your academic. Second is your essays that you have submitted to your lecturers or teachers. Student affairs activities.
Yeah.
Your
Research.
contribution to the society,
Yep,
to the
volunteering.
school, volunteering.
Yeah,
That
it's
would
kind
means a lot to them.
Yeah.
Oh, our activities basically.
Yeah.
Ah,
So it actually doesn't really have to be like a national or international.
Doesn't matter.
Certificate?
Even if you are contributing just to your small village or even to your school.
oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
wow. Oh, that's amazing.
Which means that we provide more advantage than those who are not prepared with their portfolio when when applying.
Yeah. Because also like I believe that scholarship provider also like understand like who you are, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you are in students, so it is impossible for you like to make the very national wide or international wide, right?
No, not
So
necessarily.
they understand like okay, so your capability, your capacity. So that's why just doing for your surrounding. So that's why I tell to you like whenever I teach, I also observe like the surrounding or observe the students, because this is the thing that I live within, and also like something that I control. So whenever I provide the solution to the government, so it is kind of reliable, because it is impossible for me like okay to change Indonesian blah blah. It's like it's like too
Yeah,
big, like
it's too big.
you are still in the process
Yeah.
for going there, right? So
Yeah.
I just like really focus to something that I can control and make it reliable. So that's why they know like okay, this candidate actually really authentic and also like reliable, because like otherwise it is only kind of the bullshit, right? It's like
I
it's like
see.
it doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
this advice is for the normal people.
Yeah.
Unless if you are,
Unless you are-
if you are Taufik Hidayat, you don't have to prepare your portfolio.
Yeah.
If you are Gibran, for example,
Oh, yeah.
like, you have a lot of power and connection, so you can make it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, we just commoners, so
Yeah,
that's why you have to
especially-
know.
just-
Especially we're student now.
Yes,
In boarding school.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been talking about like essays, right? Like there's a motivational letter and like personal what?
Personal statement.
Personal statement and the other essays.
Yep.
So, in your opinion, is it more important to highlight achievement or personal story to the essays?
Oh, I believe the personal story is matter, because like whenever you make the essay, it's not only flexing. Writing the essay is not flexing. You're only putting something like too much and then just nonsense. Because like there are a lot of brilliant people, right?
Yeah.
So whenever you write down the essay, you have to know like what the personal brand that you want to show to the interviewer or to the assessor. For example, you want to show that I am the future leader of Indonesia who cares about education through blah blah blah. So the story should be like that. I believe that you have a lot of achievement, you have a lot of activity, but we do not need to put all the thing in the essay, because the essay has a limitations. You can put it on the CV or resume, but in the essay it's like you have to make the story who you are. They want to know whether you are the right candidate or not. I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think at your level,
Yeah, okay.
what would the examiner want to see? Your grade is actually your response to a standardized questions provided by teachers, lecturers, or by the school. What your essay represents your subjectivity of self. So what they would want to look into would be, are you a person that is only able to describe? You can put facts, you can flex everything,
Yep.
but there is only description. They would want to see your talent to interpret and to analyze. That would make yourself distinguished than the others, than the rest of them. If I, for example, test Mr. Yusuf, is he able to analyze and interpret? If he only describe my journey from Bogor to Jakarta, for example, that would not be interesting. But I want to see he is observant enough. If he is using train, then he is very observant on what is in the train. And what is the interpretation of his observation? That would be the kind of thing that I want to see. It's not just a description of a kereta or a train. Not that. There will be many that will be presenting description, but only a very small fraction of it that is able to put forward his or her interpretation and analysis. And that analysis and interpretation is unique to him or her. Unique to him or to her, that would distinguishing him from the rest of the candidate.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for the tips.
And the next, what's some common mistakes that you see students make when they're writing an academic essay?
Oh, okay. So try to faking, try to flexing, and then I believe that they just don't want to do. I mean, they just don't want to know like they themselves, right? I mean, it's like putting so many information there, but it's like meaningless, as what Tansri said. I mean, like what is effect of writing? Because whenever you write the motivation letter or the personal statement, there is a limit, right? We have to write down like only 500 words, and then you have to carefully put informations like what is the information. I mean, what is the goal of for putting the information? Whether it supports the mind idea or the personal brain or not. So I think it is like the common mistake. So we just flexing, sometimes faking, and then just putting too much information. I believe so. Yeah.
So what is like the right thing we have to do?
Of course, like you have to plan again. Yeah, you have to plan. I mean, again, like me, whenever I write down the structures or of my personal statement, is that for example, I read a guideline. Of course, like I have to fulfill all the requirements, and then also like I just want to see like the visions and missions of the scholarships, whether these missions align with me, if it is really aligns with me, so I can like internalize the value of the scholarships with me, and then I will make the personal branding like how the assessor would see from me like through my essay. So I make the very statement like who I am, and then after that I just planning, and then I just carefully to put all information. I list any activities, achievement, personal experience, the subject that I have really learned that really support this kind of branding, because everything should be in line. You make one line of the story through the paragraph, not the seasonal stuff. Yeah.
So it should be aligned from the start.
To the end. Yeah. It's like full
okay.
story. So whenever like the reader, the audience read my essay, they can really tell who I am. Yeah. So if they only like this person probably like this person probably like this person doing this, it's not the story. It's not the story. It is only the information. Probably people will forget. But whenever they read the whole story, I mean, they can tell like, okay, Yusuf is blah 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 blah. This is the thing that aligns with this scholarships or university. Yeah.
Wow, it's like making your own story, right?
Yeah.
In literature, it is called plotting. Plot.
Plotting.
You decide what is your plot about yourself. Then all the information are just supporting. If you are talking about statistics and mathematics, plotting means information and data put together into a plot. Otherwise, data and information would not be meaningful.
Yeah.
Because it is scattered all over. So try to make a plot of yourself. Then the rest are just supporting information, strengthening you to tell them who you are.
Oh, wow. Wow, that was so insightful and very inspiring, especially for me and Nadia and maybe the future leader friends.
Yes.
So, thank you so much for sharing your time and experience, Mr. Yusuf and Pak Din. We can't thank you enough. Your story advice is really beneficial for us and for the future leaders too. So, do you have any motivational what?
Saying?
Yeah, say.
Yeah.
Do you have like a message, motivational message for the future leaders that are watching right now?
Okay, do you want to go first because you have more
More
experience?
You.
Oh yeah.
You are more recent,
Oh yeah.
more relevant to them.
Okay. So yeah, okay. So my saying, I believe that I always like hold this kind of saying, and also like I always keep in my mind, and I always repeat and repeat again.
Oh.
So I have the saying in bahasa Indonesia. So I always say like paksakan and then pantaskan. Paksakan meaning forcing, pantaskan meaning deserving, right? I mean, whenever you have a big dream, of course you will really doubt for yourself.
Yeah.
But the
Really.
doubt is actually good because like if the dream doesn't scare you, it is not a dream. It is just reality.
Yeah.
So I think whenever you have a big dream, so you will feel doubt and then everything. So first of all, you have to force yourself. Kamu harus paksakan, yeah, and then you have to
Okay.
working hard for
Okay.
them or for the thing that you want to achieve in your life. And then after that, you have to make yourself deserve for having this kind of thing. Yeah, pantaskan. I mean, dalam prosesnya of course like asalnya susah kemudian you trying hard
Oh, yeah.
to catch up and then after that you will know like okay so I think I have to do this in order to get there I have to do this in order to get there. It's just like you want to go to the peak of the mountain, right? And then at the very first time in the beginning, I don't want to
it's
hike this
very
mountain.
hard.
It's very hard. I just don't want. And then after like for example like hiking like a few hours and then you think like all right, okay, so I just want to go to the peak. So this is the thing that I need to do. I need to for example like manage my pace, manage my energy, and then also just do this kind of stuff. It's same with the scholarship at that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. And for Pak Din?
There is a saying that the upper hand is better than the lower hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
So try to
many
be the
times.
upper hand, which means the giver is much better than the receiver. So give as much as you can at whatever level you are, wherever you are, at whatever level you are. Even the smallest thing, try to take that as your personal philosophy. My presence here in this world is to give, not just to receive. After all, God or the nature, if you don't believe in God, the nature has given me.
Yeah.
So this is now time for me to return what was given to me to others who are in need of my help. Take that as your personal philosophy. I think you'll be able to survive. The new generation will be able to survive wherever you will be put, wherever you are, in what condition you are in. I think that would make yourself really meaningful.
Wow, okay. Thank you so much. That was very inspiring. Okay, but unfortunately, we've reached our time.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing your time and your experience with us. We can't thank you enough, Mr. Yusuf and Mr. Nordin. Your stories and advice are truly amazing for me and for Anna, and
Yeah,
especially
for
for
the
all
future
of you guys, the future leaders.
Oh yeah, thank you very much for inviting us.
Yeah.
The pleasure is ours, right?
Yeah.
And very beneficial for us and to other
Yep.
Yeah.
as well.
Thank you for you two once again. Like, thank you
Yes.
very much.
Thank
We
you,
got so many
everyone.
information,
Yeah.
and your advice is we can use it.
Yep.
Okay.
I will
Okay, and
definitely-
also thank you for everyone who tuned in.
Yes.
Ayo. We hope this podcast will give you a clearer idea of
Definitely.
what it takes to study abroad and what's possible when you work hard. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye. See you next time.
See you next time.